Now that we've charged the marker, taught the sit, and taught the down, we're going to teach Maggie a stand command. So this gives us a third option of something that we can ask her to do that's opposite of a sit or a down, which is to tell her to come back up out of one of those positions. The way we're going to do that is we're going to take our little piece of food here. We'll bring her over. I'm going to go ahead and put her in a SIT. Yes! Give her a treat. Then we're going to take this food, we're going to put it behind our back, and I'm going to shuffle my feet into her with a little bit of energy. Yes! And we're going to mark it when she stands, and we're going to give her her treat. Really important in this process is that when I give her the reward, I need to put it right down between my shins. One of the mistakes that you could make here is if you shuffle into her, initially she's gonna probably kind of jump away from you to the side. And if you follow her with the treat, she's gonna learn to go away from you to get the treat. So what we need to do is make sure she learns not to go anywhere and to just stand up, okay? So we're gonna put the treats behind our back. The reason we do that is if I hold them up here, she's gonna continue looking up and wanna sit. So I'm gonna place them behind my back so there's nothing to look at. Yes! And put your treat right in between your shins. If your dog is in a down position, you can do the same thing. We don't know whether we're gonna get a sit or a stand out of the down, but it doesn't matter, we're still gonna mark it. And she's playing right now. Yes! Good girl, okay? And then we can just put her back in a sit and repeat. Yes! Yes! Up to this point, we haven't used a verbal command for the sit. Now that she's doing it really well, we're ready to add that in. And the way that we do that is we put the verbal command at the beginning of the pattern that we've been establishing. And so I'm actually gonna say, sit, then I'm gonna lift the treat, and then I'm gonna go through the same pattern that we went through before. So it looks like this. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Okay. I can bring her forward. Sit. Yes. Good girl. So we're associating the word with a pattern that we've already established. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. And now. Yes. Good girl. Now, one of the things to note when you're working on the stand is if you hold the food up too high when you're rewarding, she's just gonna sit again. So once I shuffle into her, and she pops up, I want to go down very low with the food to make sure she puts her head down and doesn't put her head up and go back into a sit. Yes! So see, I put it low. If I was to hold the food here, she would sit again. So you want to get it down really low. Good girl. Sit. Yes! Yes! Good girl. Perfect. Good girl. All right, good. All right, nice. Sit down, stand.